Come check out great deals on Cyberfrog and All Caps Comics merch on our eBay store. We ship within 12 hours. Come see us. Ethan Van Skyver, this is Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I'm a 30-year veteran of the comic book industry and a Star Wars fan. This guy's the biggest Star Wars fan, though. This is Star Wars Theory, and he dared to fly too close to the sun. I think the internet's trying to bully him with using Mark Hamill. I don't know if Mark Hamill knew it at the time, but he does now. We're going to talk about that. Before we get started, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to Comic Artist Pro Secrets, please, and ring the bell for notifications. Help us to grow this channel. Would you please? I'd appreciate you. You'll be welcome around here. Star Wars Theory, pretty good guy. He's one of the biggest Star Wars YouTubers out there. What he kind of does is he likes to take the money that he makes and reinvest it making these fan films. And his fan films are pretty good. He made one with Darth Vader. I think he called it Vader 1 or something like that. He's going to make a sequel called Vader 2. And then he found somebody who could do something close to, what is this, a deep fake? Mark Hamill, let me see some of this.
Walker reporting. I've located another one of the Emperor's hidden bunkers in the Pana system. Its chambers holding several tons of artifacts and other Imperial research.
That's Mark Hamill.
I've arranged the transfer for all of this evidence to be transported to Coruscant for immediate analysis. General Wedge Antilles is overseeing the transportation.
He's got the music in there. Okay, so there you go. He's making these, he's making another Star Wars fan film. I guess you're allowed to do that if you want to, as long as you don't monetize it, as long as you're not making any money from it. It's just something that fans do. Fans make fan fiction. They write books. They can write comic books. Hey, listen, even John Byrne, the great John Byrne, artist at Marvel Comics, formerly drew the X-Men way back when. He's not drawing the X-Men for them anymore. He's drawing the X-Men for himself. He got tired of just asking for permission, so he's doing a whole series of like fan fiction X-Men books, and they are fan-tastic. As long as he doesn't make any money from it. I think Marvel actually wants to buy it from him now that it's finished. So, do good work. Anyway, he puts this out, this little clip of his video with, Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill is in it here, deep fake of Mark Hamill. People are really happy for him, except for some people who, look at this, genuinely hip, you get sued into oblivion. Well, you know what, a-hole, he can't get sued for this. Tally Lintra simp account actually reached out to Mark Hamill and said, did this YouTuber ask for your permission to use your likeness for an AI deep fake in his YouTube series? Mark Hamill responded very simply, no punctuation, no capital letters. No. And that is factually, that's all he's saying. Factually, that is, he did not ask. And therefore the answer is no to your question. Now, this is being used to beat the holy heck out of poor Star Wars Theory. His whole Christmas break, people, did you get permission to use his likeness? The internet, thinks, the internet is full of lawyers who kind of think that, they get this idea and they all kind of, will say the same thing. Did you get permission? You don't have to get permission to draw a picture of Mark Hamill. You really don't have to get permission to make a little video game of Mark Hamill. You don't have to, okay? Fan fiction or not, this is wrong. Mark Hamill does not approve of this. And SAG had a strike about this. This is not okay. Have some respect. There are other ways to do fan fiction, and this is not one of them. Well, this could be one of them. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry. But Mark Hamill, again, these people are abusing poor Star Wars Theory for this reason. He didn't specifically give permission, but you know what? I'm going to draw Mark Hamill today, and he's not going to give me permission to do that. And that's just not a big deal. It's just not the end of the world. Now, Star Wars Theory, of course, responds to this bullying by saying, Mark Hamill doesn't like me? Well, this sucks. And he made a whole YouTube video where he's explaining that, look, I'm not monetizing this. I'm doing this because I'm a big fan and I want to use the character Luke Skywalker. And the way that things are, fortunately or unfortunately, Luke Skywalker and Mark Hamill look exactly alike. There's not. What are you gonna do? Luke Skywalker is a fictional character in this universe, in this fictional universe, and Mark Hamill has usually portrayed Luke Skywalker, right? So, if you want to make a Luke Skywalker movie, he's got to look like Mark Hamill, or if you want to do anything that, well, if you want to make a little Luke Skywalker fan fiction movie, he's got to look like Mark Hamill. There's no escaping that. And Mark Hamill is not stupid. Here, by the way, is Jeremy Griggs. Mark Hamill's a terrible person. Just as everybody, stand down. I command you. This is not a big deal. You don't have to call Mark Hamill is a terrible person in a lot of ways. He's got TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. He wants to disarm the populace. He's pro-abortion. All these things. Politically, there are a lot of reasons why, if you're on the right, you might call Mark Hamill a terrible person. But this is important right here. Alex Shire Jedi just reaches out to him and goes, "Mark Hamill, you mad at Theory?" Mark Hamill answers, same way he did no, of course not. Of course he's not. And by the way, this is like 4 days after the original thing, but this is important. Mark Hamill had to have seen a big Star Wars fan, and you could say whatever you want to say. You don't like Star Wars theories, views, or whatever. I personally like his views for the most part. I think he's pretty right on about stuff. He is a big Star Wars fan. A guy who was brought to tears famously when Luke Skywalker came back from Mandalorian Season 2. Nice CGI of Luke Skywalker. Of course, that did have Mark Hamill's permission, but guess what? That was actual. That was an actual Star Wars Lucasfilm event. This is just a fan expressing his love for Star Wars in his own way, spending his own money to make something for himself and his friends. And I think he should be commended for that. And I think Mark Hamill probably agrees. He's not expressing an opinion either way here. These are just facts. Did he get permission? No. Does he need it? No. Is Mark Hamill mad? No. And end of story. And hopefully that makes Star Wars Theory happy to see that. Mark Hamill, who I think is probably Star Wars Theory's one of his biggest heroes. I don't know if he likes you or doesn't like you. I don't think it's a. I love when he fake cries. He doesn't like you. He doesn't not like you. He probably understands your passion for Star Wars. He knows he's connected to it, and therefore you can tell all these internet bullies that are coming after you like, I hope he sues you. Sues for what reason, guys? You guys do Raylo. Let me tell you something. When the lawsuits start swinging, it's going to be all these like Storm Pilot, Raylo communities that draw likenesses of these actors and actresses engaged in fornication and pornographic style. Those are the people who would get sued quicker than Noble Star Wars Theory in his video. Hope you're excited about it. I mean, go take a look if you want. He's got this little sample of it again.
This is General Skywalker reporting.
Not bad.
I've located another one of the Emperor's hidden...
I would say right here. Okay, clip away right here to a reaction shot. This is... Okay, so you want to show whoever's listening to this at this point, and then go back to Luke's. I know there's a big temptation to just stay on Luke Skywalker because you're so proud of the face here, the work that you've done. But cut away, reaction shot, then cut right back.
Bunkers in the Pana system. Its chambers holding several tons of artifacts and other Imperial research. I've arranged the transfer for all of this evidence to be transported to Coruscant for immediate analysis. General Wedge Antilles is overseeing the transportation.
Not bad. Who's ever working on this, congratulations. You're doing good work, and I can tell you're having fun. Thanks, everybody, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like it, share it. Stand up for guys like Star Wars Theory who are just making something. He's not hurting anyone. He's just expressing his love for Star Wars, what he thinks is the best era of Star Wars in his way, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. I think he's a good guy. And if you like this video, share it, like it, please. Subscribe to Comic Artist Pro's Secrets. And, of course, consider backing any one of my comics. The links are below in the description. But, here's Cyberfrog 3.